Hello, welcome back. It's Monster Train. In this intro, I have something that I'm very angry about. I'm going to rant to you about it for forever, but I don't remember what it is. So I'm actually not going to rant to you. I remember at some point during my day today, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to talk about this in the intro tonight. Got a good one tonight. This is going to be a good intro. I don't remember what it is. You think about it? Give me a second. Processing. Brain is on overload. I don't remember what it is. I really don't. But I'm not going to sit here and try to think of it instead of recording the episode, because that would be counterintuitive to my day. It's super late. Resetting my sleep schedule didn't work. You know? We're fade today. I didn't see a request, but I also, will be honest, I didn't look that hard. Let me finish looking. I should scroll through all the comments. Okay, I think that we're good. No requests today, so we're just playing a little fade. Very exciting, very good. After this, we'll go back to normal cycling through all 10 champions. Just a little exile melting default Umbra to round out the cycle, shall we? Anything for you today? I don't think I have anything for you today. And what was I going to talk about in the intro? Whatever it was, I was really excited about it too. I was like, yo, this is a good one. Oh, you know, this isn't what it was, but that reminds me, I did get a a Monster Train sponsored intro donation from Jokwa. Shout out to Jokwa, thanks for the donation. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Monster Train, you know, you can leave me a comment as well if you want. You don't have to pay me money, but also, you know. Jokwa said to look into bullet journaling, which I really should. I remember, like, I talked about this in Retropolis like 7 months ago. I tried journaling and then I went, cool, that was good, and then I didn't do it ever again. So, you know, much like everything I do, started it, cool, that was good, never again. Except for Monster Train. Anyway, without any further ado, I believe. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing alright. It's late, let's get into it. We got a little exile melting, default Umbra action. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe the video. Double Barrel Daedalus, Failure Arcus, Diligent Seraph, Whiplash, Space Prism, Engulfed in Smoke. Space Prism's good. I'm definitely down to try Firelight Fade again here with Whiplash in our starter. I'm there. I think that we can take our learnings from last week and convert this into something good this week. Engulfed in Smoke seems counterintuitive. I'll take Drop Cage. I'm probably not going to make use of either of those, and I should just take money, but Drop Cage might be worth it. So I think that Fade in the first combat, Firelight Fade I think is weak in the first combat. So we're going to play accordingly here. I'm going to play as if we are weak. Are we actually weak? I'm not sure. I think that we're fine here. I think that we're mostly fine here. As long as I don't whiff on too many primitive molds, we'll take a 4 to the pyre and we'll be chilling. Those 2 train stewards should do all the work we need. It's possible that we take an extra 7. Let's see. Does this 4 kill the boss? I think it should come close. Yeah, with these Whiplashes it does for sure. Alright, very nice. 4 damage, no trial. Could have taken the spikes, probably. Hard to say. So with Firelight Fade, what have we learned? We've learned that, I think that Mold is really good. We could maybe take Purifying Cleanse, but we have Whiplash. Basically, I've learned that you want to take some Burnout Extenders, and since we started with them, I'm happy to do it here. Also, this would have been a really bad run for Icarus, because that was a really bad Icarus combat. That was really rough. I don't like any of these. Lots of yawns. I apologize. I could take Mind Collapse, but I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna hope for something better. Now. Endless damage shield and plus 25. I'll play Morselmaster for this next combat, I guess. It's not pretty. I don't think it's pretty. But, you know, I'm gonna take something here. I don't want to go without a unit. I don't want to do Train Stewards into the next room, so I won't. I think that Firelight Fade really suffers from not having these longer combats. You really want to get ramping up on that burnout. Feels pretty rough to only have 4 rounds, two rounds of enemies to ramp up Little Fade here. It's interesting. With the Wicklash start, I think we're good. No melting units, and I really do want melting units on this run. I think that the other thing that I am ready to take away is that melting units in these runs are a lot better. Gonna maybe take 1 to the pyre. Like I really feel like we're weak in this early section. We're gonna start scaling pretty quick though as soon as we get out, and I think that that's what we have to look at here. We're weak now, but then we scale into absurdity. Or I'm just gonna take it like crazy here. What the hell? Because he's sweeping? It's because he's sweeping. And he kills us in 3 hits, and the spikes hurt a lot. The spikes hurt a lot here. Yeah. Lifesteal Morsel actually makes a pretty big difference, right? No, it doesn't, because I think Fade eats it, right? Oh no, it doesn't because it dies. Actually. I should have played the Train Steward. If we're so close here to just being fine. But instead we're gonna maybe die? Am I gonna die here? Because that would be really silly if we die here. I don't want to put a Train Steward up there. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. What the hell? Did I misplay this combat? Let's play it again. Let's take another look at this. And let's give it another go. Like, I guess the takeaway here is I had to take Purifying Cleanse. So think about this combat and figure out what we do differently here. I don't think there's... I think that there's one thing to do differently here. And I don't even know if it matters that much, but it's to play in this order with Morselmaster at the back so that he takes less damage. And yeah, if this doesn't work, then it was just doomed for sure. Follow the same line, mostly. Did I play those in the wrong order? I think I played those in the wrong order. Did I play those in the wrong order? Oh well. I should Shade Splitter into Fade here, even though it's just energy. May as well. If those were attack puzzles, that would be nice. Okay, I just die. And put down this Train Steward, I guess. I missed out on this because I tried to primitive mold, I suppose. Yeah, it's nothing. Why doesn't he do anything? Oh, because he just hits this Disciple Protector and dies. So I guess I had to put that guy a little further back. Doesn't he get +5 and kill this though? Out of my mind. Oh. Wait, why does he not add damage? What? Did they make it so the attack doesn't go through when Spikes hits? Hold on. I gotta slow this down. We gotta watch this one in slow motion. So... Oh no, he... Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm losing my mind. It's fine. 5 less damage here, actually. Followed this line that I thought was going to be better, and I did less damage about it. But, like, okay, so we lived this combat, but we lived this combat for a wrong reason. We literally, this isn't what happened last time. I played my cards slightly differently, and it caused us to draw. Like, ugh, gross. I'm not happy about this survival because I feel like I didn't do a whole lot differently. The main thing that I did wrong and differently here is I fucking played my morsels in the wrong order here. Oh wait, this guy's not a healer. Okay, that's what happened there. This guy's not a healer. I don't know, when I replay a combat like that, I like to come away from it with some sort of like, oh, well, here's where I made a major misplay. But it looks like my major misplay was by playing the primitive molds on the morsels instead of playing the train steward, which made effectively no difference. But by doing it that way, it changed the RNG on the draw shuffle, and so I drew into Whiplash instead of not drawing into Whiplash. And yeah, that's not a great lesson to learn, but I don't know. I guess I'll take it. This is my prime Little Fade hate campaign right here. Specifically Firelight. Like, what the hell? What did I do wrong in that first time through? I don't know. I just drew poorly and died. And I feel like that's something that can happen with Fade, but I don't know. Also, no melting banners, no unit drafts, and a multi-strike fucking Morselmaster to survive here. Ugh, it's ugly. Awoken Stygian and Umbra. I don't really want any of those. Like, I don't want Space Prism, I don't really want Pack Morsels or anything like that, so, you know. I think that we're gonna survive, and then we're gonna get to see the crazy Little Fade goes nuts run, but this doesn't feel like a real win to me because we did just die. I don't know, it doesn't really feel real. Why is he dying? It doesn't seem right to me. Her death doesn't resolve? Like, her extinguish doesn't resolve before the second bomb explosion hits? It doesn't. That's really weird. Extinguish doesn't resolve before the second bomb. I figured that he would get the buff first. Huh. That's gonna end up cascading because we put that train steward in there, but, you know. For now, I suppose it's fine. I mean, mostly we got a problem of I just can't kill anything right now. I guess we just play train steward. He's fine to have. I'm just not. No, he should be in behind. He should definitely be behind. Oh, but it doesn't matter. So never mind. I feel like this run I just didn't see any units that were good. We saw 2 Umbra banners, no chance for no option to take a melting banner. Just Umbra banners and it's just Umbra banners and that sucks. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm fucking losing it up here. Oh man, I should not be reforming Rubble Morsel on that turn. Holy moly. What a fucking toss. Because now I have to play more shit and have it die so that this Morselmaster's still alive. Oh, what are you doing? Absolutely tough. On the bright side, if I just draw through and play my Whiplashes, he should kill Seraph, but, you know, take that out of the reform pool. If I just play Whiplashes, sorry, not Seraph, Daedalus. This isn't Seraph, this is Daedalus. But still, I feel like this is a pretty tough seed. What we pulled from the top, or what we pulled from the the first 2 rings was not good. It was just Umbra banners, and we want to ignore Umbra in this run. So we're hoping to see a good melting unit so that I don't have to play this fucking Morselmaster nightmare any longer. I'm gonna skip, we're gonna focus on removing and see if we can get there. Oh my god. Make it stop. I'm not playing Morsel Maker there. I thought about that on the last little fade, it wasn't good. It's gotta be draw. Probably double draw, maybe draw energy. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna dupe this Morselmaster. Because, like, I could take Lady of the House, don't get me wrong, I could take Lady of the House. Actually, it might be right to take Lady of the Reformed. Lady of the Reformed seems like it makes a lot of sense here. Play Lady of the Reformed with Morselmaster. The problem is that I want to just have the multi-strike so that we're clearing floors. Yeah, I want the multi-strike. I'm just gonna dupe him. I'll give him plus 25s, it'll be fine. Because I can just dupe him like 2 or 3 more times as well. And we could just have a full floor of them. Me and the gang. God, don't give me haste combat. Please. I'm not gonna take Half and Seal here. So I play Train Steward here. It's fine, he just gets to be able to buffer action for us. If we didn't have a haste combat, we would definitely take 0 here, but we're gonna take 10, because, you know, haste. Should definitely start looking for a holdover on that molded as well, so that we don't end up in much uncertainty on turns like this. We're gonna crush from here, but, you know, the uncertainty isn't great. But, you know, you get multi-strike and you start scaling. Because on the upside, the downside of this run right now is we had some suboptimal hits for our unit drafts, but the upside of this run is we had some good shop upgrades, right? We got some multi-strike in here. We're looking okay on that front, at least. Like, that floor is getting pretty big, pretty fast. We're gonna walk through. We would have taken 0, we took 10 from the haste, but that's not a huge deal. Morselmasters being used for their intended purpose. Killing everything. Subsuming Blade to kill Fade sounds pretty good to me. None of these cards, I'm good. Go look for some plus 25s. Feeling okay here. Feeling fine. Get rid of these Train Stewards. Could do Wickstone as well, but that gets kind of awkward. That gets very awkward. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Plus 25 is fine. Archstone is not needed here. I'll do some card purges. We're closing in on it, right? I feel like Monster Train is really close to... most of the uncertainty in your run, because from this point on, the run really opens up and we get to do a lot of different moves here. Take Jackstrips. The Serve the Diligent, by the way, is going to be a bit of a threat. I acknowledge that as well. But it's interesting how this game, from this point onward, we're more or less just extremely favored to win. Now that we've reached this point, should be playing Morsels there. We're very much favored to win from this position onward. I am fairly confident. I should have Subsuming Blade this turn, unless I just threw. It's okay. I definitely shouldn't have done that, because if I miss the Subsuming Blade there, it's really bad, but we're now really far ahead, and we are not at any risk of dying, so, you know. Take the good with the bad, I suppose. But no, I feel like if your run survives the Daedalus combat, whichever one it is, your odds of winning skyrocket, because you get to formulate so much from there. Like, you get access to removals, you get access to a lot more shops that you can work with. You get access to like all of the shops. Sometimes you don't see a magic stop, or you get the option to go to a magic shop, but it's usually bad when you see it, is how I should put it. Like, from here, though, it's just out of control, of course. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, your chances of winning go up if you don't die. Haha, very funny. But, like, your power increase from 4-1 to 2 and from 4-2 to 3 is very small, and then from 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 it typically ends up being very large because you remove 4 or 6 cards in that area depending on your decision making. And, you know, removing cards in this game is pretty good. Another interesting line we could have taken, there's a lot of interesting things we could have done here. Because, like, on this run, I think that Spike's Fade might have been better. But you also, because I think that in hindsight, Spike's Fade would have been better just because we could just play Gorgers, seeing fossilized things. It's just, Firelight Fade here feels like it was really, really rocky getting out of that second combat. And I'm not talking Balboa. One thing that also invalidates everything that I have been saying about this specific run, like this seed, is I don't remember if I skipped a trial of... What was the trial that I skipped is the question. Oh, that was really bad. Don't do that. Subsuming Blade pierces at least, but don't play that morsel there. I gotta not do that ever again. I have to hit Subsuming Blade now. But if the first trial was... Don't play fucking morsels. Stop playing morsels. Stop that. Cut it out. Oh god, what am I doing? It's okay. But if I skipped a unit draft, then this seed is probably a lot simpler than I think it is. I'm just casually taking 12 because I don't know what I'm doing. Start reforming Fade, it's fine. We'll recover, it just feels bad to, you know, oh, let me just autopilot into playing some morsels. Haha, I'll play morsels here, that'll be good, right? Oh no. Like, now I can play some morsels. Now that's a good morsel. I'll stealth, there's no reason not to stealth these guys. I don't want them to take damage, I just want Fade dying. You know, look at the power level of this run now that we've removed everything, basically. We have 17 cards and also the card draw versus how it was before. It's like no contest, right? No. Yeah, I just have my thing. I don't even have to do anything there. We'll see, I might die here just because I might run out of burnout. Probably my biggest concern right now. I needed to kill Fade on that turn instead of playing those burnout cards. Absolutely, I needed to kill Fade there. Ah, that's not a good play. I think I'm gonna lose this. Oh, never mind. Looks like it's fine. I guess they're doing... This is a 4 that does a ton of damage. It is like a 600 damage 4. Probably worth estimating the damage a little more towards 600 there. Endless on Firelight Fade sounds really good. Like, if we get her to Burnout 1, she just applies a lot. That seems good. From here, I think that it's... we could maybe die to curse damage, but I don't even think that is a problem here. We just reform Fade once and then let her go wild. I'll go right. There's not even, like, all of these cards that I need to draw are unit draft, or draw priority, unit draft units. Blood for Blood's not bad here. Not a whole lot should be going up to the pyre. The 3 10s on Seraph are going to go up to the pyre, and I think that that's fine. A little extra healing doesn't hurt. We could also grab the Heartstone for the front Morselmaster, which is fine. I'll do this. The healing might be right, but I want the Morselmaster to be stronger. Oh yeah, because nothing's going to go up there. It's going to get wiped by Morselmaster 4. Right. That makes more sense. So yeah, in 3 turns we hit that Endless. We just play Endless on Fade after she's reformed once and go wild. And it's like, it's guaranteed more or less. More or less guaranteed here. Heaven Seal I'm not gonna roll on the dice on. If I'm wrong, I die. I don't feel like attempting it. Make sure I play the 60 health guy in front here also. I'll pass the Whiplash. There's no reason to. I don't need to take the risk. It would have been fine, but no need to take the risk. Haha, that guy says. Very rude of him to haha me. This isn't good. Glad I didn't take the trial at least. Same outcome. Sure, we should not play this. Don't do that. I can play it behind, I guess. It's fine. Ouch, that really hurts. That's a huge bad, really big setback for us there. We're not gonna take any more, but dropping 30 health there is rough. It is rough. Also, this guy's dropping pretty low. He's taking these 6s, but we're fine from here, of course. This 4 is scaling out of control. It's just the 30 we took on turn 1 there is going to probably pose an issue. Now, it's mostly just Seraph is the same thing. After turn 3, we're more or less done, but the first 3 turns are scary. And I recognize it's Diligent Seraph and I didn't take any cards to consume, but I don't need cards to consume here. This is a deck that is entirely hinged on just playing our units and then sitting back, playing out all the curses we get. I don't even need holdover anymore. I don't want consume on the wing. I don't want wing clippings here. Oh, refracting lenses is like a guarantee. Yeah, okay. This win feels hollow to me. Like I might even, once we get the X on Seraph, I'm probably just gonna break the win streak just because we lost on 4-2. But it's really baffling to me that we lost on 4-2 there. No, it's one of those things, right? I'm not gonna stop thinking about it because it's really everything that I am anti-Firelight Fade about right there in one go. I don't like Firelight Fade because of what happened on this episode. Because I don't know what to do about that. It's gotta be I did something wrong though, I feel like. There's no way that it's like it feels like it has to be that I made a mistake somewhere. But I don't know what it is because when I played the combat again, I just drew differently. And that's not right. Just draw gooder. It's fine. I want to get the Endless on Fade quickly. I guess it's not that urgent because of the... I just have to get it on her eventually is all. It's not super urgent. We only have one curse coming at us here. We have all the reforms, so it shouldn't be too bad. Might not have enough health here. Here's the Endless. It's about time. Yeah, it's looking like this front Morselmaster is gonna die. So I'm gonna try and kill and reform him so that he can just start restacking up. Yeah, I need him to die and get reformed here. He'll die on this turn. And then I just reform him, play Subsuming Blade on him, hopefully. He fades Endless. I'll consume the Subsuming Blade for this. And then we just bring him back. It's mostly just to get his burnout restacking. It resets his health, but his burnout is bad. Throw Whiplashes on him to catch him up to the other 2, though, and it's fine. And we should crush through Seraph here pretty comfortably. Big ups to Refracting Lenses for letting us just tank these curses and stay at the correct health point. And yeah, we crushed it. You know, I'm not sweating it too much. I don't care about the win streak a whole lot. I just wonder what it is that I was supposed to do the first time around against High Priest. I don't feel like I did anything wrong from a deck building perspective, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I'll have to watch the combat myself again and see if I can find like what it was, right? That's all I can do. Because I have to watch the combat and look to see if I can notice what exactly it is that's wrong. Because like I wanted to just replay it, because usually I just replay the combat and go, oh, so here's what was wrong, but not on that one. I guess it does just come down to instead of playing the 2 morsels, I had to play the Train Steward, huh? That's probably it. Instead of those 2 morsels, I probably just had to triple play Train Steward, and that was the correct play because the morsels are never going to be something that makes an impact against High Priest, but it's such a minor difference that it really shouldn't matter. It's a difference of like 10 damage, which I don't know. I guess that's what it is, but maybe I'll see something different when I rewatch the combat. Regardless, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.